Cunningham looking it over. Kessler with the rebound. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP, good. MP's got 5.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
MP against Ivy. Thompson passes to Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And stolen by Ivy. Here's Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duran's got his second basket of the night.
Capitalizing on the era, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
And here's MP for 3. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. A nice shot by Harris.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him. The Pistons trailing. Ivy with it. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
MP against Ivy. To the middle. Here's MP. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Pass to Kessler. Markkanen kicks to MP. Here's George. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And the Jazz with another 3.
How about the confidence? Markkanen looking fearless from the corner.
Thompson passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And here's MP for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
George against Cunningham. To the inside. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duran. And it's sent back by Kessler. MP right side. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duran. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. 4th, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And here's Harris from the arc. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. Kessler with the rebound.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Here's MP. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. MP's got 15 points.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
Stewart finds Ivy. Rebound, Utah. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Here's Ivy, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
He's off on the second. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Here's MP. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 20.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's Ivy at his best in the paint, even against that level defense.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Jazz.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. A nice shot by Harris.
And Harris is really effective shooting off the catch.
A 3 from MP. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Down low, here's Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And Markkanen throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
For 3, Harris. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And we're going courtside now for a report on Jalen Duren. Allie, what's the word?
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always.
Well, that is encouraging, but it's also important to make sure he is 100% before he returns. You don't want to hurry back and risk further injury.
A nice shot by MP.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Stewart with the bounce pass. Ivy, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
MP, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now Cunningham. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And Thompson throws it down.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Harris Levert comes in for Asar Thompson. Robinson's checked in for Ivy. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. And they're moving it up. On up the court. A nice shot by Levert. Levert's got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
MP outside. From downtown, hits the 3-point bomb. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Levert. Beyond the arc. Sasser can't hit. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Grizzlies in Memphis. The three from MP. Detroit with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. LeVert kicks to Holland. No good from outside.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Back to MP. And it's Bailey in the corner. Pass to Collier. Good, nice job down low. And the Jazz lead by 14. For Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Green. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivey. Thompson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Inside. Nice ball movement by Utah. MP kicks to Markkanen. And they'll get another chance. Another miss by Utah. Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest. That game against the Celtics in Boston. Nurkic dishes to MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Ivey passes to Stewart. And that one, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Hendricks. No good on the 3. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Cunningham wishes it to Thompson. Good in the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. Jazz leading by 11. MP outside. MP drills the 3.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Kevin, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. Outside, Robinson. Cunningham outside. They need this. And he sinks the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's MP. The 17-footer goes down. MP's got 41.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Harris looking it over. Hits it from three-point range. Harris has got 11.
Really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
And the basket by MP.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
He gets that one. And it's 9 points for Jaden Ivey.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum. Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. It's an 18-point game. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And so it's Utah with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. MP, good.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Cunningham outside, shoots. Rebound, Utah.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Kept alive, Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
The Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. George is checked in. Kessler with the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Yeah, the dime from MP on time and on target.
Ivey kicks to Cunningham. Back to Ivey. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 8th assist in the game. Utah has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The 3 from MP. They get it back. And Kessler throws it down.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Thompson, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham for 3. MP grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 20. Pass to Hendricks. Back to MP. Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And here's Ivey. Here's Cunningham. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Ivey, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Thompson outside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duran focused and flushing it home.
Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Ivey with the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, George. MP dishes to George. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 54 points.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Harris is checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Detroit's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
That's a beautiful pass. You just love the way Cunningham generates offense.
Jazz leading by 21. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Cunningham with it. George picks him up. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Friday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter. and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
MP passes to George. Markkanen from outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Cunningham outside. Here's Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to George. Outside, Markkanen. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
So coaches love that hustle, not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is.
I think for the Jazz, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Detroit Pistons.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. MP out there with Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Even clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Jazz leading by 20. 17-foot shot on the way. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give him uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Cunningham against George. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
MP, no good. Pistons trail by 21. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively.
And good, he hits it again.
I can't believe I'm saying this. He's now second in 60-point games all time.
Tapping into his full arsenal, night in and night out. Stolen by George. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Ivy. Duran with a screen on MP. Up again, and Duran is right there. Duran's got 4 this quarter.
And this team really counts on Duran for exactly that. Securing, misses, and then immediately taking it back up.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Thompson outside. In the corner, Ivy with it. Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham inside. Working on George. Shoots from the corner. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And obviously, Cunningham wants to be a scorer. He makes a relentless effort to get points.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. MP, that's for 2. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And the basket by MP.
Well, the more experience MP gets, the more confident he's going to become, specifically knowing when he should try to score.
And Thompson kicks to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 17.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Kicks it out to MP. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on George. Cunningham drives in, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. And here's Ivy. 15 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen. And now Utah, fast break. Ball going up court. Kicks it out to MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Harris outside. And the call will be on Keontae George. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in.
Number 22, Filipowski.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP, good.
It's a nice take by MP. Those legs have a lot of life in them.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Well, that is a beautiful release from Cunningham. He's got that jumper dialed in.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
Bounce pass from Ivy. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Filipowski. Harris's shot is off. Utah has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Kessler with the bucket.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
For Detroit, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pistons. Second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the paint, looking to end the run, and Duran slams it in.
And another one goes for Duran. He has really found something out there tonight, and he is having a big night scoring.
And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Ivy. To the middle. And Duran slams it in.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And it's Bailey in the corner. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to MP. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. 6 to shoot. Now Filipowski. Here's the 3. And it's Collier missing. Robinson with it. Bailey picks him up. Now Ivy. Now here's Stewart. Robinson for 3. The putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Jazz shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the basket is good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pass to Ivy. Right side Robinson, a 3 ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 9th assist in the game now.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for. Well, he's cooking with gas right now. He's got over half of his team's points, and he's showing no signs of letting up.
Robinson, that's good.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
To the inside, MP, and another one. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Stewart misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The 3 from MP, and another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's Ivy. 15 points in the game. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Cunningham. Back to Robinson. Connects from three-point range. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Jazz out in front, running away with it. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Pistons. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
George with the ball. Here's MP. It's deflected.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Oh, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
On the wing, Thompson. Harris outside. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Hands it from downtown. Cunningham's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pistons.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And the basket by MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Duran. Thompson outside. Back to Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 24 points here for Jalen Duran. MP, that's for 2. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Back to Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. Man, he has been great in this quarter, really involved. I love how they're using him.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping him.
Fires for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harris has got 19 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
George against Cunningham. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup. 26 points for him.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Here's MP. Bank shot, no good. Detroit's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter. Jazz leading by 20. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Down low, Duren, and he uses the glass on the layup. That's now 26 points here for Jalen Duren.
Well, that right there is Duren's workshop. When he's that close to the bucket, he is awfully difficult to handle.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And it's good, 2 points.
Well, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
The three. Keeps it alive. Saves him with the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Pistons trail by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
MP. Oh, the dunk.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
It looks like they've got it wrapped up. What a night. Great execution on their part.
Now Cunningham. And he connects on the short J. Now MP. The shot is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Cunningham. Got it to go off the glass. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP fires. And get the three. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 16. Markkanen pulls it down. And it's Utah's ball. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. That one goes in. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was overwhelming.